Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you all for coming. David Corey, TLC, Best Yet Journey, Dart X. Let me know if you all hear me well. Teresa Buchanan. Am I too loud? Am I too low? Is it enough lighting? You all let me know. Okay, thank you, Teresa. Thank you very much. All right, welcome everyone. Let me see if I can whoops, pull you up on here so I can see the comments better. Urban Garden Chronicles, welcome in. The Celtic Grandma, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Sonia Siegler, thank you for coming. Welcome in. Gina versus Gina, welcome in. You all may want to grab pencil and paper. You might want to take some notes tonight. So while everyone is rolling in, you have time to grab you something to write with. Hello, Passionate Intrigue Arts. Welcome in. Check all messages. I am working with the new system, so there's a possibility that I can run into some issues because this is just a little different from what I'm used to working on. Buttons are not the same. So bear with me. Hello, G Mama Grows. And I am used to a touch screen. So I may, about a dozen times, go to touch this screen. Okay. You look great and sound great. Thank you so much, Lydia. Okay, so what? We have 16 in the room. Okay. First thing we're going to talk about tonight is Jags. Thank you for coming in. Got your paper and pen ready? All right. Gina versus Gina. I snickered when I saw your name because, of course, I failed today. Down the steps. It was not my fault this time, Gina. It was ice out there on the steps. I knew it was slippery. I thought I was balancing myself well. My daughter turned around and she said, "Be careful." I thought she was telling me to be careful driving because we always tell each other, be careful when we're all leaving each other. My whole family always say, be careful. God go with you. Call me when you get home. So when she turned around and said, "Be careful," I thought she meant driving home. And then as soon as she said, "Be careful," I said, "Okay." Bloop, 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 bloop. Hello, Cassandra. Thank you for coming. I know, she said, "You're too old to be falling." And then I'm just laying there and she's in shock. She looked like she was like having a fit. I'm like, "Can you help me up?" Because I have a swollen right hand. And yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. My tush was hurting a bit, but I got a lot of junk in my trunk, so it's all good. Okay, so we're going to start with been there, done that. Oh my gosh, she said, she said, "You trying to give me a heart attack. I told you to be careful." I said, "I know. I nice, but you know when you walk in and I couldn't hold the banisters because I knew somebody would ring my doorbell. As soon as I don't even know how to pause myself. Oh well, sorry you all. Somebody's ringing my doorbell. Sorry you all. I apologize. Welcome, Whiteside Tactical, Sammy Joe. Let me see who I missed. I don't want to touch that computer because I might knock everybody off. Tamika Davis, welcome in. Mike's Chaotic Garden, welcome in. Grab you a pencil and paper, guys, if you want to take some notes. I'm going to be giving out some information. I think that's it. Happy Mac, welcome in. Okay, so what I was saying was, okay, been there, done that, meaning things that our ancestors did, the way they did it. Seemingly, we may have to do these things that way again. And I know we are privileged. We are spoiled brats. We in the generation where we want it fast and we want it easy. But if things go back to the way they used to, we won't be able to do it fast and easy. So we're just going to go over some things of the way they did it. And I know some of these things are not going to be pleasant, but it's reality. So here we go. Disclaimer, because later on I am going to be talking about some additional stuff, but sometimes I get to talking and I may forget to say these things. I'm not a medical professional. I'm only talking about things that I've done and the way I've done them. Okay, so I'm not giving any advice. I'm just letting you all know a lot of people are interested in what I do, and I try to share them. So I just want to let you know that up front. Okay, so we're going to start with okay, so I want to start with, this was very interesting. Castor oil. Now we know our ancestors, grandparents, great grandparents had us to drink this. Well, I don't drink this. I mean, I'm sure you probably can. I don't, but this is what I'm always telling people to use castor oil. Every time something happens to somebody, I'm like, put some castor oil on it. Put some castor oil on it. And so when I started hurting myself, it sits right next to me where I sleep. And I happened to look over it when I was sitting up there suffering with all these bumps and bruises. And I'm like, I wonder, would this help? Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, it was amazing. Now, I know a lot of people been hearing about the one that they show on TikTok, the Jamaican. I actually ordered 5 bottles of this before I realized that you cannot have it if you have autoimmune disease, if you on blood thinners, and a lot of other stuff. See, mine does not say all that this does. So I've only been like using a drop here. So I really cannot vouch for what this does. But being castor oil is, I don't doubt everything that people said it did for them. But I can't, really tell you how well that's going to work. I have, you have, oh, you have PSC from castor oil. Yeah, we did have to drink it, and I don't even know if I got the sickest of the sick. Would I drink that? Because it's just something about it. I mean, because it's kind of hard when something tells you toxic, don't drink this. But our grandparents gave it to us, turpentine. They would put sugar on a spoon, put a few drops of turpentine on it, and make us, swallow it. Read turpentine. Strictly tells you it's toxic. They shoved a lot of stuff in us that I dare not do today, but I would try things topically. Okay, so that's the way I would go. Yeah, castor oil and cod liver oil, Urban Garden Chronicles, that was a staple. Goose grease. We had this nasty, greasy looking jar sitting on the shelf. Hello, TT. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. Uh, it sat on the on the dresser, and it was this nasty, just greasy looking jar. And it was goose grease, but they rubbed that on our chest when we had colds. And everything they did worked. We never got sick, from what they was doing, even if it said it was toxic. And it worked. And so castor oil, but I used it topically. So, okay, I'm going to tell you some of the ways I used it that I was actually blown away. Okay, you all know I have allergies really, really bad. Sloan's liniment, nearly all turpentines, and it was awesome. Hey, Lady Dagger Status, welcome in. Um, One thing I did, and these things I just did it because I kept on saying, well, if it did this, it might do this. I was just playing with it, hoping it's like, it may help. And when it did, I was blown away. I remember one day I had ETD. Okay, ETD is the eustachius tube dysfunction. That, and a lot of times you all probably have had this and did not know what it was. Welcome in, Virginia Bushcrafter. I even had a doctor have me take castor oil before. Really? That was from Gina versus Gina. Hi, Tay Eats. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Trista Natural. Thank you for coming in. ETD is eustachius tube dysfunction. It's a pain that starts from behind your ear and it comes all the way down your neck. You probably had that, did not know what it was, probably just said, oh, I got an earache. You have to use, I think, antihistamines to get rid of the pain. But I had that one day and I grabbed the castor oil, rubbed it on there, pain went away. I have bad allergies. I had pressure so bad in my face. My throat was sore. I was just getting ready to start painting. I'm glad you mentioned the Jamaican castor oil. I didn't know you couldn't use it if you had not mine. Oh yeah, I don't know if it's all of them, But if you actually research this particular one, it had maybe 5 things that you couldn't have to use this. And I did not know this because it doesn't tell you on the box. So I guess I pulled it up on the website because I had actually bought it to share with family members. And then when they had some of those issues, I said, oh, I can't give you this because, no, I don't see it on the box. But this writing is so tiny, I can't be straining my eyes on that. So my sinus pressure was hurting me really bad. I was getting ready to paint. And I said, I'm in too much pain. I cannot paint right now. I'm going to just go lay down. And then if I feel better, hello, Broke Foreman, thank you for coming. Welcome in. And I said, if I feel better, I'll come back in here and start painting. I went and sat down. Like I said, all my little stuff sits right next to me. I looked over at it and I was like, could it? I taken the castor oil, poured some in my hand. I massaged all around my little sinus areas. I massaged my temple because my head was hurting. I massaged my throat. I bull crap you not. It immediately went away. I was able to go right back in there and start painting. I was ready to just chill out for I don't know how long until this pain subsided. It immediately went away. I had all the hematomas on my legs from nicking because when I was painting, you know how you have to move stuff from one room to the next so everybody can work in that room. So we was filling rooms up and you couldn't hardly walk. The path was so narrow. And I kept walking into things and I had all these hematomas up and down my legs. I rubbed the cast and I started getting concerned because I'm like, are these hematomas or these blood clots? So I started massaging my legs with the castor oil. Every last one of them went away. Welcome in, Sifting from Soil. Thank you for coming. And I also have a swollen leg. I've had a swollen leg for, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 years. They have no idea what's causing it. They've done numerous tests. The test does not tell them what's causing it. And so they told me to wear the leg things, the tight things that you wear on your leg. I said, so I'm supposed to just wear these for the rest of my life? They was like, yeah. I'm like, really? So I suffer with this leg, which is why I don't walk like I used to. Because it's a painful leg and it's always swollen. So I got to the point where since that castor oil was helping this, helping that, I literally went to bed every night like a grease monkey. I got a navy blue sheet so I could just wrap myself up in it because I knew I was greasy so it wouldn't get on anything else. I was rubbing it on my face. I was already doing liver hot packs with it because if you put castor oil, rub it over your liver, and put a heating pad on it. It's supposed to pull toxins out of your system. So I was already doing that. And it was so funny because I looked down one day and I said, why is my stomach lopsided? Why is this side smaller than this side? And I said, could it be because I put the castor oil on this side every day? Is it shrinking my stomach? So I said, well, I better put it on my whole stomach. Sure enough, my stomach went down. My bloating went down because, as you know, that's one of the benefits of the castor oil. It helps with bloating. It helps your GI. You know, some people put it in their navel. I will put this one in my navel, but like I said, I'm kind of scared of that other one. So I have, like I said, drop a little bit of that here and there, but I have not put that in my navel because I don't feel comfortable with that because, you know, I do have autoimmune disease. And so I was outdone. I'm telling you, leg went down, stomach went down, hematomas went away, sore throat went away, sinus pressure went away. So now every time something happens, I'm like, give it a try. And so I just keep buying, and I'm going through them so much. I had 3 empty bottles. And I need to order some more because I literally I already just was putting it on my face. I only was using it for like face, hair, and liver packs. That was all I was using for because I did not know it would help anything else, even though I would suggest other people to do it. I know someone who failed and they came over my house one day and they said something, they fell on something I can't remember. And they said, feel this. And they had this massive lump in their breast. I was like, ooh, what is that? And they was like, I think it was where I fell. And I felt, I said, that's a hematoma. And so I said, but you are going to make a doctor appointment. She said, yeah, I already have. You on your way to buy some castor oil. You said my stomach shrink. I bull crap you not. I bull crap you not. And so she put so I said, well, here, I said, well, when is your doctor appointment? You can go ahead. So I poured her up some castor oil. I said, well, use this until you go to the doctor. So she started putting it on there. And by the time she went to the doctor, she said, well, it was much bigger than this. But, she said, such and such gave me some oil and I've been putting it on there. The doctor said, well, what oil was it? She's like, I don't know. But she said, it was way bigger than this. Bigger than this. So the doctor said, well, if it goes completely, no, the doctor ended up calling her to tell her something about a test. And she said, by the way, she said, remember that lump that I'm going to get tested? She said, it's almost completely gone. She said, you can barely feel it. She said, well, if it's gone by the time your appointment, cancel it. And she ended up canceling the appointment because that's how I knew to use it for my hematomas, because I had given her some. And then I told somebody else some. And I'm like, you telling everybody else to use this castor oil? So I'm telling you, I was a grease monkey every night. I felt like just grossly, but I didn't care because it was helping me. So I just wanted to let you all know. And there are many brands out there, but I happen to use Heritage Store. This is the one, and it has to be amber bottle. It has to be hexane free, and it has to be organic, and it has to be 100% cold pressed. It is a lot of these out there. Maybe if I get it close enough, you all could do a screenshot. I don't know if it'll get all that in there. There we go. 100% pressed, cruelty-free, hexane-free, and organic. Okay? How much does it cost? It's not cheap. This one is not as expensive because so many people buy this. This is just the 16 ounce. I have not been able to get the 32 ounce for a while because it keeps selling out. So this one was probably about, I'm really not sure. But I won't say pricey. It depends on what people think price is. The 32 ounce, kind of is pricey to me. But this one, I want to say maybe, no, I don't want to say because I may be totally off. I can't even remember, but I don't care how much it costs. I will. You can go on the website. Just Google Heritage Store and look for organic castor oil, and you can see the price because I truly don't remember. But I will continue to get him. In fact, that is something. If everything goes like they say it is, that is something to have. I cannot believe it did, though. I would have never. You could not have told me that it would take away a headache, a sore throat, UTD. That is a horrible pain. I don't know if you've ever had that pain before. It is horrible. And it taken $19.99, okay, and 128 ounce, $63. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there you go, David. So that was the one thing that I used for everything, and I will continue. I mean, it's already great for your skin, and you can actually buy packs. They're called oil packs. There are even doctors that sell these oil packs on their website. For women who have fibroid tumors in their breast, they actually have the packs that sits in your bra and it will shrink fibroids. Okay? Now I can't vouch for that one because I can't witness to that. But doctors have it on their website and they said it does shrink fibroids. Women, I told you all this once before, way back when, that you can put it over your stomach. You can rub it on your lower abdomen if you have fibroids. Put a heating pack on it and it will start shrinking those fibroids. Okay? Okay. Yes, Lady Dagger Status, I started this off saying that. I already put out my, thank you very much, but yes, I put out my disclaimer before I started. My friend uses it on her abdomen and the fibroids are shrinking. There you go. There you go. Urban Garden Chronicles said that. Welcome, Grace Grimes. I don't know if I spoke to you. 10. I might have spoke to you. But anyway, I wanted to let you all know about that because it has absolutely helped me. And I plan to get more and more as I can. Okay, so here's some other things from back in the day. This is something you have to try for yourself. Now, medical professionals will tell you this does not work. Putting the Vicks on the bottom of your feet and then put on cotton socks. Try it yourself. If you are sick, rub the Vicks on the bottom of your feet, put on cotton socks, and you judge for yourself. Okay? CC, thank you for coming. Okay. Okay, so I am going to, oh no. Okay, and another thing I want you all to research is coconuts. Because we all try to think about things that we're going to need if a doctor is not readily available. Coconut, like shredded coconut, when you make your coconut macaroon cookies, they are supposed to help with diarrhea. So if you have diarrhea, coconut is supposed to help with that. Coconut water, if you know someone is sick, you can't get them the electrolytes they need, coconut water will help with dehydration. Okay? Duval, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Okay, I think I got everybody. Okay. Now we're going to get to the stuff of where I said it may get a little nasty to you because you are not accustomed to these things. Like I said, this is where you know, the fast and easy generation. We're spoiled to these things. We're not used to having to do a lot just to get a result. So we're going to talk about, do you realize, and I know some of you all probably have researched this yourself because we all was curious about what they did back in the day for toilet paper and feminine products. I'm sure 50% of us, if not more, have researched that. What we're going to do if it comes to that again. But I was blown away with some of the stuff that they use. I mean, stones. Who cleans their butt with stones? They named sponges, stones, dried corn cobs, sticks, mullein. We all heard of the mullein. And I know it's a nice, soft feel, but I still can't imagine that. Wool rags, fabric, etc. So, welcome, Felicia. Thank you for coming. So, I mean, we don't know. And see, back in the day, see, some of you all don't know, and maybe you do. Diapers, when we had to use the cloth diapers. When those babies did number 2 in those diapers, we prayed that it was not the liquefied poop. That was even messier. But if it wasn't, we would have to go to the toilet, dump the poop into the toilet, and then we had to rinse those diapers out before we could put them in the wash machine. You're going to use comfrey leaves, David? Okay. So we've had to do that with the diapers. But what if we have to use this for everything? Washboards, absolutely. That's what we're talking about. That's the been here, done that. Because I've had to do some of this. But I know to some of you all, like I said, this newer generation, that's going to put you all over the edge. No, you don't wash them out in the toilet. You would take the diaper to the toilet, drop the poop off the diaper, rinse it out so you wouldn't put the poopy diaper inside the wash machine. But it was that old wash machine back in the day where you had to push the clothes through the thing to wring it out. Yeah, we had that type of wash machine. But yeah, cloth diapers were a pain. And like I'm saying, just think, cloth diapers, and what if you have to use, feminine products? That all is going to be a mess, but you're going to have to be prepared. My first daughter wore cloth diapers, yes, and then those big old pins, and then you hope, and then I've been on somebody's house when the baby was moving around and that pin popped and stuck that baby. It was crazy, but we have no idea. Yes, had 5, do it all with 7 of mine. Yeah, so we're just talking about things that could come back again. Come back again. So what I have done, because I don't plan on using stones or dried corn or sponges or any of these things. So what I have started doing is, because I actually have a list, because you cannot just go out and buy everything you need. Cassandra says, I use cloth diapers with my oldest son. He was allergic to some chemicals in disposable diapers. Because, you cannot buy everything at one time. So I literally have to generate a list to get a little this here, one of this, one of this, one of this, because you just cannot just go out and get everything you need. Glad I need feminine pads at least. You glad you need them? That was passionate, intrigued. Lovely to see you tonight. Thank you, Ghetto. But this is what I have started doing, because I don't know. So, okay, this is my collection. This is what I have started doing. Okay? These are the towels at the $1.25 store. You get 5 for $1.25. I have started to collect these. Okay, I've started collecting these. We will have to wash these out. We will be back to washing. Another thing I have is, now this is just me. I'm not telling you all to do that. I'm just sharing what I do. I also buy the soft shower curtains, the cotton ones. And I would have washed them by now, but I wanted to show them to you all before I wash them. So I'm going to wash these and cut these up in towel size squares. So I will, I'm just buying all kind of cloth. I don't know. I can cut these down to whatever size I want to. But because I want something soft on this butt, okay? So, yeah. Okay, so if we don't have electricity, yes, we will have to wash these. And how are we going to wash them? Once again, back in the day, like Felicia said, we have to use a washboard. I'm pretty sure this washboard was probably 50 cents to $1 back in our day. This joker is $35, a washboard. And you have to be careful when you ordering this online, because if you see anything a little cheaper than $35, you better look at the measurements, because those things was this big. They was like you could decorate your walls with them. You know, like people who like to do that kind of stuff in the laundry room. It was not the real thing. It is $35. And if those who don't know how to use this, you stick it in like a metal bucket, and then you have to put your detergent in there, put your clothes in there. And you know what? We have to admire our ancestors, because look how many of them had arthritis. You know, and to have to do that, all that they did, everything, they did not miss a beat. They still cooked, they still cleaned, they still took care of the family, and they washed them clothes. And that could not have felt good for them to have had to use that washboard. I'm missing some comments. Let me see if I could get my comments on here. Living Natural, welcome in. Oh yes, washboards are expensive. I had mine for over 20 years. And what? Yes, absolutely, they wasn't costly then. My daughter was, okay, I read that one. Child, I don't know how to use. Gina said she don't know how to use a washboard. Heck no, I just beat it with some rocks. You know what? I've seen them use. Welcome in, Brampton Garden. Thank you for coming. Clothespins and clotheslines are drying racks too. Absolutely. Yes, clothespins are good to have. Yep. I've started collecting them as well. Welcome in, Miss Shirley Gardner. $35. You have 6 of them, baby. You better hold on tight, because you can get robbed for them things. Yes, absolutely. Yes, wash, but yeah, you slip, you think they're going too fast, you would tear them knuckles up on that washboard. You absolutely right, son. And so, yes, so I've also started collecting my clothespins, okay? Wherever this is just something else. Like I said, I grab 1 and 2 and 3 of something at a time, depending on how much it costs, because I'd rather have this stuff and I need it than to need it and not have it, okay? And yeah, so that's what I've been doing, collecting these little things. And so, oh my God, how much laundry do you have? Oh, I don't have a lot of laundry right now. We're talking about in the future, the unknown. What did Jax have? Used the washboard. Boy, that thing is flying up there. I can't read that. I've used the washboard as a young fellow with my grandma. Yes, this is what our grandparents used. And you rinse that dirty water out, and then you fill it back in with the clean water, and then you clean them, and then you hang them out on the line. So make sure you got you some lines. You know, get your string, rope, whatever that you're going to make lines with. We have to have all these things prepared. I need to make sure my mullein seeds grow so you can use the leaves for what, CC? You better not be talking about for toilet paper. You better be talking about for upper respiratory. Plug a great idea, TLC. What did she say? Great tip from TLC. What did she say? You can get a new unused plunger and drill 4 holes and plunge the clothes to clean it. There you go. Absolutely. So, okay, so now we've gotten past that part, the not so clean part of the Life, Miss V. Ooh, that thing went fast. Okay, Gina, wait a minute. I'm going to go back and find you. Miss V, I need your address because I know I'm headed for everything when it goes crazy. I have about 100 jugs of used liquid detergent put away. We leave about a cup of soap in them and fill them to the top with water. We'll use them for cleaning needs. Too much madness going on with this world. ATM's not going. I know. You know what? And it's so many things that's going on that we don't even hear about. If you get the right creator, I mean, it's so many creators that have, inside information, and they be trying to get us hip to things that's going on, and that kind of helps you. It's depressing, but it kind of helps you get prepared as well. Because by the time these little bits and pieces of things that we're hearing, by the time it gets up on us, it's going to be way too late. So, I appreciate them sharing the information they have. Okay, what was that Teresa said? Oops, last comment meant for text to my. Oh, okay. I didn't even see it, so I do the same thing, honey. I end up texting people inside the chat. I do that in a minute. Okay. So next we're going to talk. Okay, so DIY. I know a lot of people always in the chat say, I wish I can make my own this. I wish I can make my own that. And we all think that other people's job looks hard. I mean, when you're looking at someone else's job and you saying, I wish I could do that, it looks hard to you. I look at all that stuff those crafters doing, and I'm like, oh my God, I would love to make all of that. And it looks hard to me. And just like what I do tends to look hard to people because they always say, I wish I can make my own this. I wish I can make my own that. And I'm always encouraging people too, because at some point, you may have to do this. And I would rather start doing these things than for it to hit me out of nowhere and then I'm trying to do it. I would like to already start trying to do these things so it won't be brand new to me. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to at least tell you all how I got started, because this may help you. Because a lot of people might think, well, how do you know what to use? How do you know where to start? Welcome in, Albert Miranda. Thank you for coming. So this is what I did, because there might have been, I wasn't on YouTube back when I started the herbal thing. I didn't know anything about social media. So I had to get my information. Welcome in, you Roro. I had to get my information from herbal books. And then this nutrition store that I frequent, they have pamphlets, little booklets, little thin booklets with about maybe 20, 25 pages at the door. And you can grab a book, or either they'll just drop one in your bag. And as I'm sitting up reading these booklets, I run across herb, and I'm like, what is that? I've never heard of that. So then I research it. And then I find out what the benefits are. So then I add that, because now I know this is something else that can help with some issues that I might be having, or I don't have to have the issue. It can be something that I know I can use. Okay, but this is the way I started, because I had to go through these books and I had to go through these magazines and these pamphlets. So this is what I would do. Okay, I wrote down the word rosemary. I would write everything rosemary does. Not everything because it's a plethora of stuff. But like this says, it improves your mood. I always cough when I talk too much, sorry. It protects your immune system, reduces inflammation, stimulates circulation, pain reliever, bacteria infection, just a list of things. Then I will write down another herb. Write down everything it does. Excuse me. So that's what I did. I went through every herb that I was interested in and wrote down what it's good for. That's how you do it too, Lady Dad Static. Okay, so yes, rosemary on chicken improves my mood too. You know what, CC? So, say I wanted to make an anti-inflammatory cream. I would go through my sheets. I would say, okay, oil of oregano has some anti-inflammatories in it. I would just flip through them and find everything. Helichrome oil, anti-inflammatory. Rosemary, anti-inflammatory. Sandalwood, anti-inflammatory. And so after I would make my list of everything that was good for anti-inflammatory, then I had to make sure none of these things interact with the medication I take. I also had to make sure they don't interact with each other. You can just Google. You can Google what doesn't go together with such and such, or what is good to go with it. And it kind of tells you, some things just don't match together. So that's how I did this. I had no YouTube and all of that back then. And so this is how I started. That's very important. Yes, Lady Daggerstag. So this is how I started. This is how I make everything that I make. And because we may have to make every single thing we use, you may want to start, like I've always said in my lives, if you don't want to make it now, at least get the ingredients while they are available. Okay, I make my own hand soap. Okay, it's the foam. I love the foam and pump. I make that. My natural hair oil, I make that. I have a snooze oil. I really don't have a problem sleeping, but when I used to, I would rub this on the bottom of my feet. I would rub it inside of here. You put it in creases like behind your knee. I would put it in those areas, put some cloth socks on my feet, and help me go to sleep. I have just my smell good stuff. You can smell however you want to smell, mixing your own oils. I have the mullein. I showed you all when I brought in all the mullein, and I made the eardrops. Yeah, this is mullein and garlic eardrops. Never had an earache as a child. Wait to get old and start having earaches. So I made that. My own pain information. I make my own deodorant. I make my own eardrops. I make my own butter. Now, this is just everyday butter. This has no scent in it. This is just a plain old butter because this is just for my dry skin during this time of the year. But say I wanted to get fancy, which Like I told you all once before, when I worked on my job for many years, and so for somebody not to know me, they had to be new. And so when someone would be trying to tell somebody to go ask me something, they'd be like, "Well, who is that?" And they'd be like, "You know who she is." And they'd be like, "No, I don't know who she is." And then they'd be like, "Oh, wait a minute. Is that the one that shines, be glittered up all the time, and she smells good?" And they said, "Yep, that's her." My Renaissance grandma, what brand of essential oils do you use? All kinds. I don't use any, just certain one. I love making my own butter. You have that hair cream. It was good for curls. Yes, it actually is. Okay, when I say you want to get fancy, you can buy 24 karat gold and you can mix it up in your oils or your butter. And you would just have the pretty little shimmer, little look like little diamonds dancing around on your skin because it just be like little glitters. It's literally 24 karat gold. Okay? So you can fancy it up with stuff like this, or with your scents, or just use it plain. Okay? Teresa, great answer. I don't know if I saw them. Okay. You can make your own lip balm. I have it in this little thing where you could use this little thing right here just to smooth it on your lips if you don't want to stick your finger in it. Or you could, and I made some of these as well to have like in the car when I'm not in the home, which I could just pop this off and rub it on. So, and there is a kit. You can purchase a kit where it will, on Amazon or anywhere, I guess, and it helps you, and it puts these, you drop down in a thing, and the thing is on top, and all you do is pour it in there, and it goes right down into these, and all you have to do is pop the caps on them. Okay? Another thing you can make. Remember the little scent melts, wax melts that you put in the, you can either put it in this kind, there's a wax melt, and you could put a little tea light there, or you can put a wax melt or a liquid in one of these that you plug in, and it's another kind that you can buy, that you can do your own wax melts if you want your house to smell good. Okay, so I made my own wax melts. You can make it whatever scent you want. This is Manly Man. Yes, I like my house to smell like a man. Don't judge me, okay? This is called Manly Man. It smells wonderful in this room. So I could just put one of these little wax melts in my little thing and make my room smell good. What do you think can be used for snoring? I haven't worked on that. Then this can be used for dual purposes. And it can be used in those same two things. This is eucalyptus and menthol, peppermint. This can help spiders not want to come in your home, and it can help for inhalation. You know, I can make this, and I have the leaves. If I just want this personally in the room with me in one of these little things, but if I wanted to go through the whole house for everyone, then I literally put the leaves in water and boil them on top of the stove during the winter if we feeling, like we are coming down with something. And when we have those little fungus nets in the house. I mean, I told you all that story. I about ran everybody out here with the peppermint and the eucalyptus. I was trying to kill everything up in here that wasn't paying rent. Okay, I mean this mortgage. So anyway, wait, please don't control them. Nah, let me stop. I ain't mad at you, man. You ain't mad at me. Oh, baby, I love a good man sense. Baby, I can make men sense all day long. Uh, let me see. Let me see what I missed. Let me rephrase that. You love manly man sense? Yes, honey. Ooh, I love a good man scent, baby. And that's what I have. That's what I sniff on. That's what's circulating through my airways, okay? And I just buy this is a little ice cube. Just a simple little ice cube tray. This is what I make my little molds out of. You can use whatever you want to use. Okay? Let me make sure I have nothing else up here for show and tell. I think that's it. And another thing, when you are mixing mixes, like I showed you how to generate your list, say you was trying to generate a list for shampoo, or just like I said, I have these little drops that I put in my scalp every night. Or say you wanted to make a soap, okay? So if you want to make a soap, you do not want to use these greasy things. This is when I want to just make the oils, okay? I buy these and I buy the powder as well. See, this says amla, this says amla. Now the powder is going to go in my soap, but you don't want to put this grease in your shampoo bar because then it's going to be too greasy that it won't lather. So remember that when you're purchasing whatever you choose to want. I have all of these things that this one right here, this one right here, I have that in a powder. I also have that in the liquid. So that's the difference in how you want to make that. You don't want to make your shampoo greasy. But if it's something that you want to leave in, you want to, make your scalp nice and oily, that's what you use. Oh, I like that brand. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's all the show and tell. Let me see what's next. And like this butter, what you make, you can purchase whatever you want to make your butter. I personally like shea butter. I have cocoa butter. You have to add a little oils to it because you have to make it soft because all those butters is just like going to be clunky. So then you can add your olive oils. I use mango butter. I use castor oil. So you can make your butter out of whatever you want. Thank you, G Mama. She said great information. Lydia don't coach her. I don't know what that's about. Hello, Erica Taylor. Thank you for coming. Good you did stock up. I know it's not cheap. Oh, you're talking to someone else. Hey, Dre Lachey. Dropping by with some love because I'm braiding my. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Renaissance, you have everything. Well, you know what? I've had it for a long time, but I have everything for me. I try to because just think, because I remember the times it is very hard to go to the store. Tell me if I'm telling the fib here. To go buy cleaning supplies, body supplies, and grocery supplies in one shopping, that would make you break the bank. So I do not have to buy these things. I do not have to, I have my stuff. I make it in bulk. It lasts a long time, and I don't have to worry about buying these things every time I go to the store. So it helps. Okay. And the same thing about if you want, like, a lot of people using turmeric and ginger, because why? It helps with inflammation. Renaissance, you are the best. Thank you very much, David. Let me get my glasses. What you trying to read, boo? They didn't even have body supplies for a minute by me. Really? There was no body wash for weeks. Oh, wow. That was Lady Dagger status. So if you want to, because if a lot of people take it turmeric or ginger, a lot of us have it in our garden, great, but everybody's not a gardener. If you are purchasing these pills, they can be expensive. You can buy the turmeric in powder, which is way less expensive than the pills. You can buy the ginger in powder, way less expensive. You can add your red pepper or your black pepper to these, make your own capsules. You can buy almost the same machine that I told you that you make that lip balm out of. It's the same way. You drop these capsules down in this little hole. You mix all your powders together. Then you put them on this thing. They go down into the capsules, and you pop the tops on them. And you have made your own capsules. Okay? That's going to cost you a lot less than you purchasing these things in the store. Yes, that's expensive. That's CC. I was behind a family in line the other day, and their bill was, whoo, Jesus, $470. Yes, that could be expensive. Okay. I think we are talking. Let me see what my next subject is. Probably not drop everything. Oh, here it is. Up here. Okay. So, and these are just some extra things that we need to have available. Because like I say, we have gotten out of the habit of having these things because we everything is handed to us. We just used to walking in the store, picking up what we want. And we have to realize that someday we may not be able to do that. Okay, so things that we also need in our household is sewing supplies. Do you have just simple? I know the crafters do, but does everybody have simple needle and thread? I mean, we get a hole in something, what we do? Toss it in the trash. We don't even try to. Back in the day, grandma would put that sock over that thing and put that toe back in, sew that heel back in. We don't know what we're going to have to do. So you have to have needle and thread in the home. Make sure you have bleach. A lot of us don't like that strong bleach in the house, but someday if things get so dirty, so nasty and contaminated, we're going to need that bleach. You don't have to use it now, but you will have it. Listerine, it's also a disinfectant and a sanitizer. You can have some Listerine on hand in case you need to sanitize something. And that bleach, I mean, you can put it in the water to clean yourself. You have to probably research the amount that you can put in water, but you can also clean water with it. So we have to have these things on hand. Yarn and crafts are on sale now. It's time to rack up. Yeah, they are on sale. Bleach can expire. Learn how to make your own. Yeah, pool shot. I have they have like a multi-pack. I think it's 12 bags you can get in a box on Amazon. I've looked at that. That's in my cart. But if you only have the money for the regular bleach, get what you can with whatever amount of money you have. But yeah. Okay, I got my glasses. Hey, OG. Oh, she trying to read the live. And I know bleach can expire, but it really don't matter if it expires if you just want to wash your body with it. Because I've known people who kids had like little skin issues and they had to put bleach in their water just to bathe them with it. And if our water is so dirty, nasty, and contaminated, that's something that we could just drop in our water, whether it's expired or not. It's not like we drinking it. It still should be okay. But yeah, that shock stuff is also handy to have. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's handy to have. Okay, and think about your we may have to go back to snail mail. Do you have your pencils and ink pens and paper and postage stamps? Do you have addresses of everyone you plan on keeping in touch with? If you cannot pick up that phone, if you cannot email them, do you have everybody's information that you plan on keeping in touch with in case you have to drop them a letter? Okay? And when you go on these websites, check the clearance camping supplies, especially Walmart. Okay? That's Lady Dagger status. Okay. Okay, and bartering. Two things I wanted to say about bartering. Okay, last summer I gave away a lot of clothes. Then I had went to a flea market, sold a lot of clothes. And what was left from the flea market, took them right to the Goodwill. Then I came home, and as I'm packing stuff, when I was doing all the painting and stuff and ran across all my clothes, I was getting ready to send a lot more clothes to the Goodwill. And then it dawned on me, what if things get so bad? Clothes get so high, clothes may not be available. We all already set in our sizes, but there may be someone with some teens or preteens, like I'm talking 13, 14, still growing up, get to growing out of their clothes, and they won't have any clothes. So I said, I'm going to keep them because that's a bartering tool. Okay? I have to write down all my phone numbers that's on my list to do. Absolutely. You might be able to plug your phone into a computer and export them as. Oh, you must be talking. Oh, I'm sorry. You talking to Lady Di said. Hello, Sweet Thumb. Thank you for coming. Welcome in. Okay, so that's something I'm not going to do. I'm not going to give away any more clothes because I may be able to help someone with these clothes. Okay. And I know a lot of people say don't buy foods that you don't eat. Now you have to consider what I eat. No one really wants to barter with me with some banana flowers and jackfruit and how I eat. How many people you think want to barter with me with all this plants looking flowers looking stuff? So I have to buy, I didn't buy a lot, but I did buy canned meats because that's a bartering tool for me. Please don't let this girl get any bigger. She is already in women. Okay, TLC. But yeah, we have to think about that. We may not be able to buy clothes for them ones coming up. Okay. Yeah, we can also make old clothes. Not all of us can make clothes. That's what I was talking about earlier. Some of us have the gift of all these things, but everybody don't have that gift. So, but yeah, I haven't sold since I was a little girl. And I know it won't be easy for me to pick it up again. And another thing I thought about is my bug out outfit. Why do I need a bug out outfit? Because I realize a lot of my pants do not have pockets. I realize there are a lot of small things inside of my bug out bag that I need readily available than to have to stop and dig through this big old bag to try to find these things. So cargo pants, they have like 3 pockets going down each leg and then pockets in the back. So I can put some I could put a cell phone. I could put, if they're working, I could put a pocket knife. I could put the glow sticks. I could put a lighter. I could put all these little things in all of these pockets that I need readily available than to have to stop and dig through this bag. So I thought I need a bug out outfit. So I have that on top of my bug out bag. Okay. Um, okay. Okay, so then another thing, I just want to know if anybody heard about these things. I've been hearing this on social media. I don't know if anybody else has heard about it. This is my segment of what you talking about, Willis. One of the thing is, have you seen the people showing their videotaping of a liquid shooting out of a lamppost that looks like water? It's just shooting out of the top of the lamppost. And people videotaping saying, what the is this? Welcome in, Veggie Foreman. Thank you for coming. And so then everybody, and then some guy was in the chat and said, my mom works for the lamppost, because he said when they questioned what was it, they were saying it was to get rid of the haze. And this guy said, his mom said, I don't know anything about that, and I work for them. So it's been different videos out of people videoing up and showing you this fluid coming out of lampposts. So everybody's trying to figure out what's being dropped down. So I don't know what that's all about. I just wanted to, TLC. So everybody's curious about what is that. Another thing, have you heard all these people? I first heard it from someone in New York. This guy in New York said a lot of people in New York have this cough. They're not sick, but they all have this cough. And he's coughing as he's talking about it. Then after that, I noticed some creators that I follow from New York is coughing and saying, I don't know what's going on with this. Well, I just can't get rid of this cough. So I don't know if you all have heard about that. Everybody's trying to figure out where this cough is coming from. And as we know, it's so much stuff in the air right now. I don't know if it's all these viruses crossing and mixing into each other. I don't know what's going on, but everybody is talking about these coughs. And then the third thing, there are people who are actually sick. They do have the cold symptoms, the flu symptoms. Go to the doctor. They take every scan, swab, and everything come back normal. X-ray comes back normal. Swabs come back normal. People sick as a dog, and everything is normal. So everybody is wondering what is going on. So those are the things that is like make you go, we just don't know what's going on here. People are really sick, but if not, there are people. Some people are really sick, but if not, there are people with the cough. Yeah, it's both. It's people who are sick, but the doctor can't find a diagnosis. And then there are people who are not sick, but cannot get rid of this cough. And they've had it for a long time, and they're just coughing and coughing. So I don't understand that. Okay, so since New Year's is here, I just say protect your immune system by eating right and washing your, absolutely. Since New Year's is coming up and people was talking about the I guess you can call them superstitions, because that's what our back in the day people, how we grew up. And I know, I'm for sure we grew up on these. We grew up on about 6 of them. We had to eat the black eyed peas. That was for luck. But I would say blessings, because I don't believe in luck. But that's what they grew up on. Black eyed peas is for luck. The collard greens is for money. Okay? You On the first day of the year, we had to have money in our pocket. Because if you didn't have money in your pocket, that means you wouldn't have money for the rest of the year. This is what we grew up on. Then we had the one where a man had to be the first one that came through the door on New Year's Day. So if some female dropped by, they could not get in. They had to call another male to come in, walk through the door first before they can come in. Now I can't remember what was the theory behind why they couldn't do that. Washing, we could not wash on the first day of the year. Why? Because it meant you wash your family away, which means people start perishing if you wash on the first of the year. These are all the things we grew up with. And I heard people talking about it on somebody other creators show the other day, so I brought it up. Okay, the Celtic grandma said my grandmother has had a cough. My granddaughter has had a cough for 3 months, and the doctor said he can't do anything about it because everything. Absolutely, there it is. Yeah, all these traditions. Yep, you heard of those, G Mama. Yeah, and so you heard all of them except wash the clothes. Oh yeah, and I had a friend that spent the night one day, one New Year. And she said, well, I'm getting ready to go downstairs and drop my clothes in the washer. I said, no, you can't do that. And she was like, why? And I explained to her why she couldn't do it. And she said, girl, I'm going to wash my clothes. I said, baby, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Baby, because baby, no, you don't want to do that. But she didn't, but she thought she was just going to bust on down there and wash these clothes anyway. No, baby, they serious about they they little rules. And then the last one was we all had to be on our knees at midnight. We had to pray the new year in. Now, even if the rest of them don't have any merit at all, there is no problem with you being on your knees for this new year because, like I said, we don't know what's ahead of us. So to bring in the new year on your knees in prayer can't hurt nothing. Okay? I don't plan on having a specific meal though this year, but I will have some greens. That's Lady Dax. I heard that when you let a man come through, yeah, you heard that. Yeah, a man always had to come through the door first. I can't remember why. I had a reason for all the rest of it. I couldn't remember exactly what that one was for. I heard the washing one last year after my husband mentioned it while I was washing last year. That was a veggie farm. XY. Welcome in, XY. I like that one. For certain, living natural. Oh my God, runs like grandma. I grew up with all of that. Yeah, this is how we grew up. And I'm telling you, it's a mind game on you. Because once you get grown and you don't live with them anymore, you be like, well, they won't know if I don't wash. I mean, they won't know if I'm washing clothes. And then you be like, what if somebody died? Then you're going to blame it on yourself. See, you shouldn't have washed. So then they got you all brainwashed. I cooked black-eyed peas for the first time today. Really? That was a passion, intrigue, arts. I definitely do the praying. Absolutely, honey. I'm gonna always be on them knees at midnight, and I'm telling you, these days, whoo, child. Yes, indeed, we have church going on doing the pew pews. Oh my God, yes. That was G Mama. David Corey says, Tracy, you gonna be rich? Oh, that wasn't for me. Okay, so is that the end? So yeah. Okay, so I am going to give out the rest of these because we cut it short last time. So I still had some gifts from my last live. Usually I would just do seeds, but for special occasions, celebratory occasions, we have a little bit more. And so since that was a holiday, we had more, and I still have them, so I'm going to give them out. Welcome in, Grant Acres. Said to be bad luck for women to enter the home on first day. Okay. Had to be a man. Absolutely. See, I'm not the only one. Always praying to absolutely educated natural. I'm telling you. I am telling you, honey. And sometimes I may fall asleep. But when I start hearing the pew pews, baby, it's down on them knees, honey. Absolutely. It meant good luck if a man comes through first that I heard. That was who, Grace Gines. Okay, so you all know I still have not learned. Welcome in, Black Guns and Gardens. Okay, so I have some little items over here. Oh, first let me do my mail call. I've had these for a while. Let me do my little mail calls. This one is from Duval. I believe this is from Duval. It has a real name on it here. Okay, let's see what Duval sent me. I've had this for about 3 weeks. I was waiting to have a live. Just as old wise tale, honey. I don't know what it was, but honey, it was instilled in us. Canning and preserving. Okay, this is from Duval. She gave me a canning and preserving book. And I have an envelope. Okay, she sent me some white Jamaican sorrel hibiscus. I always welcome seeds. Okay. Oh, I thought it was, it's a journal. See, it has blank pages. Okay, it's a practical journal for life out here. Okay. Okay, the next thing I got is on African Dreaming's channel. And Joe from Grow It Big. I don't know how to get in here. I don't want to cut any seeds. Okay. I always welcome seeds, don't we all? Okay. I have cucumbers, emerald okra, perennial oregano, antibiotics, you all. In case you didn't know it, antibiotics. Have that in your garden. Have all these herbs in your garden because this is going to be our medicine. Squash, sunflower, Brussels sprouts, morning glory. Yes, G Mama, yay, seeds. Hey, David Gray, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Another type of sunflower. Another cucumber. The Genovese sweet basil. The butter crunch lettuce, my favorite lettuce. And the echinacea, which is the purple cone flower. Can't go wrong with these seeds. Okay, and my last one is something that I won on Blue Lo. Do you have nasturtium? I have some. I believe. I believe I have some. Okay, so she made this. Her and Crafty Leo made this live, and then they did a drawing to see who would win it. I dehydrated monocersums. Oh, I've never had them. I can only wish that I can grow as much as I want to, but I can't. But look at the little ice cubes on top of the cup. This is a little straw that goes with it. This is a praying hand. See the little face with the praying hands? And it had the matching t-shirt. Yes, it is beautiful. Thank you, G Mama. TLC. Yes, I chew them sometimes while, oh, the nasturtiums. Yeah, you can put them in salads as well. Okay, so I am done with all of my, and when we was talking about that, they have to put them clotheslines up. You all also make sure you all have yourself some of these nets, so you can have your herbs out on those lines right out there with those clothes to dry those herbs. If you don't have electricity and cannot run your dehydrators, you can put them in these little things and let them air dry. Okay, let's give away some stuff. Okay, now just one Sylvia, welcome in. Thank you, Sammy Joe. They are beautiful. Hello, everyone. I need one of those herbs. You need one of those for, yeah. And they come in more. This is the two. And they huge though, but this is the 2 layer. They can come 3, 4, 5. You can get them as long as you want to, however many rolls you want. Okay. You got good stuff with that. Oh, you talking to somebody else. Okay. Okay, just to let you all know, my computer may be different from what you all see. Okay? So when we have to go by my computer because it's what I see. So sometimes when people put things in at the same time, the answer, yours might show your name first, and then, but on my computer, it may show the person up under you first. So just want to let you know that we're going to go by what I see. Okay? So, and these are very easy. So you just got to be quick on the draw. Okay? Okay. First question. Since we're all talking about survival and the things that we need and being prepared, okay, how do you determine how much water you need to store up? First one with the correct answer will be go. It's 2 more parts to that ghetto. Okay, Happy Mac got it. It's 1 gallon per person per day. Happy Mac has it. Oh, I forgot to show you your gift, Happy Mac. I meant to show you all the things that you would get. Okay, you have the oxygen absorbers. Okay, so let me put your name on here. Okay, so we're going to do something different today. When you win, my Gmail is going across the screen. Gmail, myrenaissancegrandma@gmail.com. You have to email me by the time we're done because 1 to 2 people never claim their gift. And when you don't claim your gift, you're cheating someone else out of a chance to win when you don't even claim it. So do you all think that's fair? Give me a 1 if you think that's fair. Welcome in, Country Hustle. Okay. You'll claim it for them? Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So you all have to get in touch. You have to send me your info. And by the time we finish, and if you don't, then we're going to put that gift back in the table, on the table, and we're going to draw it again. Okay, Happy Mac has the oxygen absorbers. Okay. Now let me show the next thing. Okay, so a lot of people are always concerned about herbs for their children. You know, can I give my, kids these herbs because we take them, but, we don't want to harm them with it. So here is a herbs for children's health. It's just a little small book, but it tells you what herbs you can use for what. And it's like 100 pages in here. Okay, so if you are interested in the herbs for children's health, then you can go for this next question. This is an easy one, so you all ready? But if you don't have children or grandchildren and you don't want to play, then those who do want to, you're supposed to test stuff on your kids. Okay, so what book in the Bible appears to be happening today right before our eyes? What book in the Bible? Who's going to be the first to win this book? All right, Psalms has the book. It's Revelations. Was she the first one? Yeah, I believe. Yeah, on mine she is. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to, okay, so now this is one of my favorites because before C19, we used to have all our girls' trips. And if you're anything like me, when you go on a girls' trip or anywhere, I always take my own food. I take what I need. If I need air fryer, if I need George Foreman grill, whatever I need to take, I take because I don't eat out. So this is good for camping. This is good for your backyard barbecue. This is for your in-home cooking. This is for camping. It is disposable cutting boards. So how many people have to like stop, bleach the cutting board when they're going from one thing to the next? You know, if they're going from the onions and going cutting the fruit, or if they've cut meat on it, and you know they don't want to, they have to go scrub the bleach the board so they can get to the next one. These you could just throw away. I absolutely love these. It is 80 count. They are disposable. um yeah, they nice, GT. Yes, you need that, CC says. So this is going to be the next one. Okay, so for this one we're going to do numbers. I literally have to get new cutting boards now. That was Lady Dagger status. Yes, I need that, CC. Okay, so let me pick a number. It's going to be from, okay, we're going to keep it easy. We're going to do 1 to 100. Go. Okay, we got 18, 55, 67, 62, 19, 31, 88, 99, 100, 52, 11, 68, 95, 50, 51, 4, 1, 44, 30, 7, 33, 77, 22, 78, 58, 36, 93, 23. Well, I didn't see all of them. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check it. I didn't know them numbers was jumping around like that. Let me make sure it hasn't passed. Oh, wait a minute. I do see it. You all can stop. Let me make sure it's the only one in here. Let me go scroll back up. Baby, I'm looking at the computer. These numbers had, whoo. I better look at my phone for this. Jesus. You all can stop. Yeah, thanks, Ghetto. I have to go back and see, when did it start? Hmm. Oh, my glory. Jesus. Okay, I had to go all the way up to the top. Now let me come down. Okay, see the oh my goodness, and it was just the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was the eighth number. It was 27, which was passionately intrigued art. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yep, it was the eighth number, but I didn't see it up there. Okay, now let me put PIA name on here. Okay, my Renaissance Grandma dot at gmail.com. Okay, that's gone. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Congratulations. Oh, and each one of you all do receive seeds with your gift. Okay. Next is the ammo box that comes has some earplugs in here. So you have earplugs and an ammo box. So during a radiation disaster, what fruit pectin is needed to heal your body? During a radiation disaster, what fruit pectin is needed to heal your body? Oh, sounds like oh wait a minute. Oh, that is it. Okay, you can only do it once, so I'm gonna have to give it to. Okay, good lord, that thing. Let me get my phone. It looks like you can only win once because I only have a small amount to give out. So you get past all these numbers. Okay, I see your email, Psalms. I see somebody else just sent theirs. Okay, now the first. Okay, it is ghetto because Psalms put it in first and then ghetto. So ghetto, my Renaissance grandma at gmail.com for the ammo box and earplugs. Okay, guess we'll give away a book this time. These are for people who have small gardens like myself. This is quick crops for small spaces. Okay? So if you want this book for small spaces, um, let me see if I'm going to do a question or a number. Okay, so this can have no question is wrong. It just has to be, I mean, no answer is wrong. It just has to be the answer that I wrote down. So, this is what the question is. What is very important if you have to walk a great distance in an emergency situation? What is very important to have? Hello, Nikki. Welcome. Sneakers, water, pocket shoes. Okay, Duval got it. Because let me show you what I had. So you can say, let me look on my phone first to make sure. Um, okay, David Corey says shoes. And then somebody said water. Then someone said socks. And someone said sneakers. Then shoes again, water, pockets, compass, water, good shoes. My answer was boots or good shoes. So Duval, City Gardener, is the winner because she had good shoes. Okay, so this book will be for Duval. Duval. What did I do with my post-it notes? Oh, here it is. My Renaissance Grandma at gmail.com. Okay. We're going to do another book. Same thing. Small spaces. So if you wanted it the first time and didn't get it, you're welcome, Duval. So, number 1 through 100 for this book. 1 through 100. Love your headscarf. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, I better look at my phone because this computer be tripping. 1, 3, 52, 75, 77, 34, 55, 85, 40, 80, 10, 33, 55, 18, 54, 55, 17. Okay, I see it. Let me scroll back up though to make sure this is the very first one. The number is 9. Let me show it to you. It was 9, so I'm just scrolling back up to make sure no one had it before. Sammy Joe. Okay, so Sammy Joe, I don't know what I'm going to do because you're in the Canada. So I might have to do a PayPal. I don't know if you have PayPal. I know you don't have Cash App. So this book is probably going to stay in there because I don't ship. Please give it to PIA. Did she win one already? That book? Oh no, okay, that was Duval. All right, what is next? Okay, we have the flashlight with the tools. See, tools all the way around here, your little screwdrivers or whatever. You hit the button once and the flashlight will come on. Then you hit the button twice and it's a little light that'll come on here. I don't know what you do with that little tiny light, but it has a light here and a light there, and it has tools all around it. She has a small space. Okay, no problem, Sammy Joe. She getting it. Uh, you like this? Nice. Sammy Joe, no, she don't. She stays next to Oprah. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do for this one. Okay, now this, just get your fingers quick, because this is gonna be a really easy one. Is we have a lot of creators who are holics. What type of holics are they? What they cannot get enough of. Who is going to be the first one? Do you send seeds? Yes, I do, Ghetto. Do not listen to David. All right, looks like TLC. Oh, wait a minute. G Mama go. Well, wait a minute. That thing going too fast. I think it might be G Mama, but let me see which one says seeds first. Yes, we are definitely some seedaholics. Good evening, Tia Drumgo. Thank you for joining us. Oh, wait a minute. Mike's Chaotic Gardener got it first. His answer came right up under where Ghetto asked me, was I sending seeds with every wind? So Mike's Chaotic Gardener has this. Let me put your name on it. Put your name on it. My Renaissance Grandma at gmail.com. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Okay. What am I missing? Welcome in, so blessed. Thank you for coming. Now, what if it was seeds I'd keep? Wait a minute, did you say something before that that I should have seen? David, you and and Sonya both put alcohol. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Michael, you giving this to G Mom? Is that what it's saying? You want a variety of seeds, Ghetto. Yeah, if you could put them in the email, and I can see if I have those. Okay, so Mike, you passing this to G Mama Groves. Okay, let me change the name on here. Ah, okay. Are we ready? Okay, and then you said you didn't want this box. So Ghetto don't want the ammo box, so he just want seeds. So let me take that off of there and put seeds on here. All right. Okay, you all ready? I'll email you. Thank you so much. No problem. I think me and son. Okay. Ear and eye protection. It can be for the range. It can be for gardening. It could be for working out on your land if you're chopping down stuff. Ear protection and eye protection. This is going to be the next. If you do not want this, do not play. Okay? Those are some people who might want this. If you want this, then you play. If you don't want this, then don't play. Okay? So, number 1 through 100. Oh, you need that, the educated natural? Okay, let's go for it, girl. Hit those numbers. Let me try to keep up this time. Ooh, Lord, that thing is flying. Okay, oh my goodness, I do not believe this. Let me go back and make sure, is this for real, for real? For real, for real. When God's child say, ask and you shall receive. Congratulations, 10. It's all yours. Okay, this is 10's. My Renaissance Grandma at gmail.com. Amen. Praise God. Okay. Our last book is The Beginner's Guide. This is the one that have all the pests, the names of the pests. It shows you the damages that the pest does. And I would imagine it tells you how to get rid of the pest. And then you have a DIY that comes with it on how to make homemade makeup made out of kitchen ingredients. Everything natural. So if you are interested in these two books, play the game. If you are not interested, do not play the game. I missed what the prize was. Ear and eye protection. So if you're cutting grass, if you're out chopping down leaves, wood, trees, if you're at the range, anything that you need to protect your eyes and ears, this is a set. Okay? Okay, so the DIY and the beginner's guide. Start 1 through 100 numbers. Okay, you can stop. Let me just go scroll back up to make sure this was the first person. Let me scroll back. The number was, if you all wanted to scroll with me, it was 64. I see the everyday life of the OCD is chick, but I'm going to scroll up to make sure. Oh, yeah, it is one before her. I see Lady Dagger also said it. Let me see if it's one before her that says 64. Okay, is that what you all see? Lady Dagger status 64. That's what I see. Is that what you all see? Good night. Happy New Year. Same to you. Thank you. Okay. Nobody saying anything? Okay. Congratulations. Lady Dagger status. You have the books. Lady Dagger. Yay, you say. You're welcome. Let me put beginners and DIY. Okay. The next one for you YouTubers, which is almost everybody on here. Hi, Barb Brownlee. Thank you for coming. If you anticipate, which you should, with the craziness, if you want to download your videos on a flash drive, this is the next gift. If you want to download. Hi, Liz B. Journey. Thank you for coming. Welcome in. I don't know if I missed anyone else. So, this is the next item. If you are interested in a flash drive, then you should participate. If you don't want this, then you should not participate. Okay? 1 through 100. Okay, I see it. I'm going to show you what the number is, and you all can help me see who was first. The number is 660. Okay, I see David Gray. Is that what you all see? If that's who it is, congratulations, David Gray. My Renaissance Grandma at gmail.com. Wait a minute, you see the everyday life of OCD chick? Let me go back. I don't see that. Do you all see Nikki as 60? Thank you, Ghetto. Is somebody gonna answer me? Do you all see Nikki as 60? Because I know I don't have the best eyes. Hello, 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 hello. Anybody gonna answer me? Oh, you, Nikki said I see David. Oh, okay. Thank you, Nikki. Because I was about to be, okay, you see David. Okay, David Gray. All right. Okay, next up. Only the ladies will probably want this unless you want to get it for your lady. But it is a pink pepper spray, and you screw this bottom off, and it's a glass breaker. So if you need to get out of somewhere and you need to break some glass, it has a glass breaker at the bottom of it. So this is what's next. Okay, so if you want this pepper spray with the glass cracker on the bottom, this is up next. Wait a minute, you could duct tape it for. Yes, you can, Lady Dagenstatus. But it's pink. It's a pretty pink. So whoever wants this will be up next. I give it to the squirrels to fight the raccoons in my yard. That's cool. All right. So this time, pick a United States state. A United States state. And that would be for the pepper spray. Okay. Oh Lord, that thing be going fast on there. First it was going slow. Okay. Where did I write it down? Oh. Okay, you can stop. Okay, you can start back up because the person that won it has already won. So you can start back guessing a United States state. Okay, you can stop. And let me just scroll through and make sure you can stop. Okay, it is Bob Brownlee. It is, where it go? Oh, it's Delaware. Congratulations, Bob Brownlee. My Renaissance Grandma at gmail.com. Okay, the next one is two pair of garden gloves. If you need garden gloves, you can play. If you do not need them or want them, then you don't have to play. So two pair of garden gloves. Hello, Valerie Jameson. Okay, so for the garden gloves, we're going to do a number 1 through 100, and you can start. What size are the gloves? They don't say. I guess they versatile. And they staple together, so I can't even look on the inside even if it's on the inside. It just says garden. Wait a minute, maybe it's on the back. Nope. It just says garden leather gloves. But it does not give a size. Oh my, you on the left me. Let me catch up. Okay, you can stop. Let me just go scroll back up to make sure I didn't miss it when I was looking in them gloves. The number is 77. If you all want to help me look, it's 77. Okay, it looks like Miss Shirley. That's who I see. My Renaissance Grandma at gmail.com. Okay. The bungee set, the 16-piece bungee set. This will be the next one. Congratulations, Miss Shirley. Okay, this is next if you are interested in a bungee set. Okay. Give me an alphabet, one of the 26 alphabets. Hello, Paula. Thank you for joining. Give me the letters of the alphabet. The first one that, oh, wow, that thing is flying by. Can you all put them in caps, please? Because it's hard for these eyes to see those small letters. Okay, I see it. You all can help me see if that's the right person. It is a O. Oh, wait a minute. Did she already win? Oh, she already won something. Okay, so I should have kept going to the next. Did anybody else put in the O after her? Let me see if there's another O. Whew. Yeah, but Sam's already won too. So both of them already won. So we're going to do another number. We're going to do another one. I mean, another alphabet. And please put the alphabets in caps so these old eyes can see it better. So you can start with the, no problem, Lady Dagger Status. When I give out C's, I don't mind people winning more than once, but when I only have like a small amount of stuff, I like as many people to win as possible. A letter of the alphabet. Okay, you can stop. The letter is G. For the 16-piece bungee set, the winner is, you are still going. So I see Nikki. Is that who everybody see? Okay, congratulations, Nikki. My Renaissance Grandma, gmail.com. Okay, so the last one, since he did not want the ammo, and most people are using it, you can use it for what you want to. Some people use it for recipe box, somebody using it for seed boxes, but it's an ammo box and it does have some earplugs in them. So, if you would like to win the box, if you haven't won already, we are going to put this back in the drawing. And that will be the last one. And it will be a number 1 through 100, and you can start. Yes, Mike, a seed box. That's what some of them are using theirs for. That's what CC is using hers for, I know. Let me see if I'm overlooking this number. Okay, I do see it. Let me check again. The number is 12, so you all can help me look. I see who it is, but I want to see if it's one before that. So who do you all see that you all put? Okay, thank you, Miss Shirley OG. That's who I have, Sonia. Okay, Sonia, if you want to email me at myrenaissancegrandma@gmail.com. Okay, I just have one question before we leave. So you can either put it in the chat or you can come up. But I wanted to know if there was something you grew in the garden this year, but you realize next year you want more because you really enjoyed it and you really didn't have that much of it, but you want more of it next year. So if there's something you want to grow more of, if you want to come up, because I'm trying to get ideas for what I want. And if there is something that you learned about this year and you want to add that, so it's going to be new because you've heard somebody else talk about it and now you want to try it out. The little orange tomatoes, says Psalms. Absolutely, TLC. You can't go wrong with that. Thank you, Psalms. That was so much fun. I appreciate that. Thank you. White stem BOUT, one of my favorites. Red roselle. Let me write that down. I don't know what red roselle. See, that's what I want. I want some things that I can check out. Red roselle. Okay, cherry tomatoes instead of the larger ones. Oh, really? Okay, you do a lot of salads or you just like to cook Jamaican sorrel with, oh, 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 okay, it's AKA red roselle. Is that what she just sent me tonight? Is that what I told you all I had? I don't even know what I did with them. Everything is it's a bunch of mayhem going on up in here. Okay, um another year of growth of my fruit trees and anticipation of that. Onions, garlics, and potatoes need to move. You need more to store. Yeah. White rose. Oh, you like, so everybody has this white roselle. I didn't even know about that. How did that get past me? The Dalto pepper was great. Let me write that down. Oh, you sent me white Jamaican. Oh, okay. Interesting. Grow more black cherry tomato, says Barb. Sweet Thumb says she wants, oh, she saw the white roselle. She wants that too. More potatoes. I didn't get to do any potatoes. My space is just so limited, and I knew that would take up so much room. I'm growing more okra. My okra did not even come. I was so excited when I saw the okra coming, and next thing I knew, it was gone. So I don't know what came all the way up here and ate my okra. And then it decided to start growing back once the cold kicked in. So then it didn't have a chance. Well, I know what I'm growing more of definitely is herbs. Did I get your email? Yes, I did. Thank you very much. Ooh, more strawberries, Nikki. Yeah, this is the first year I've had as many strawberries as I got strawberries all the way up until the cold. That was a first. I'm basically going to try to grow more of everything. I have 2 green stalks and 2 metal raised beds to fill up. Oh, awesome. More chocolate cherries. I'm definitely doing more herbs. This bag right here, because you all know I make a lot of you all know I make a lot of tea. This bag was literally filled. Do you see how much room this is from the top? Now I still have a lot of herbs, but I'm trying to take it slow because I don't want to, deplete it all. But I am definitely, and see what I did last year, because you all know my space is limited. You all know last year I had to put maybe 3 or 4 herbs in one bucket. I'm not doing that this time. I know I don't have the room, but I want one herb per bucket so I can get as many as I can. You want to grow more ginger and turmeric? That's a good thing. I'm telling you. And that's something we really have to look at. We have to look at these things that are healing. If they're going to help, like medicinal. Food is great, and we have to add those medicinal items in there as well, because we will be pretty much needing to take care of ourselves. I'm definitely trying to grow ginger. I may have to start inside. Yeah, I need to start some things inside. I just really don't want to. I just really, unless it's hydroponics. Excuse me. Try for the third time. I don't have any luck with Jamaican sorrel, but I'm gonna keep trying. More sweet corn. I can't wait to have room to do corn. Sparkle on order also have seascapes and early glow, and more I can't remember. Flint corn, what is that? Oh, you need a hot spring and summer for sorrel. Oh, flour corn. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I have enjoyed each and every one of you all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for anyone who has been here the entire time. I don't even know how long we've been in here. What time is it? Oh, I've been in here a while, haven't I? Yes, I am testing things with the weather, and I am going to do the same thing I did last year. You all know I started early because of the weather. And it's a good thing I did, because when it was actually time to start putting out the bok choys and things, it got so hot it burned them up. So with me starting as early as I did, I was able to put away 4 big baggies of green leafy vegetables. So I will be definitely starting in April. I started April to 11th, if I'm not mistaken. So I would definitely do that again, because that worked out perfect for me. I have lemon basil in a pot near my hydroponics. Be safe, have fun, take care. Thank you, DJ. Play nice. I appreciate you coming. Have a good night. Thank you, Mona. Have a wonderful new year. The same thing to you all. Don't forget to pray. We have to pray our way into this new year and through, because We just don't know. Thank you all for coming. Happy New Year's to everybody. Blessings to you and your family. Keep your family prayed up. Pray for those in your family who don't want to prepare, because it's very hard to prepare for you and your family. And then you don't want to see your families hungry or whatever. But if you trying to take care of your family, it's just going to be horrible. So pray for your family. We hope they, come around and realize that they need to get the things they need to get. But I will keep all of you all in my prayers, because we are family, and it's going to be very hard if we ever lose touch and do not have internet. But like I said, those who you want to keep contact with, make sure you have their information so you can snail mail them. Okay? And that's it. Blessings to all of you all. And I love my family. All right? Thank you all for coming. I'll pray for you, you pray for me, and we'll watch God change things. God bless everybody. Awesome live and games. Have a blessed holiday. Thank you so much, Barb. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Tia, for coming. Thank you, Sammy Joe. Great live. Lots of great information and fun. Appreciate you all. Thank you, Veggie. Love all of you all. Educated Natural. Blessings. Bye bye.